Hey everybody, Mike Chipperini of Chipper's Island Adventures, and today I am coming at you from Hendersonville, Tennessee, the homestead of Johnny Cash. So hey everybody, I'm here in Hendersonville, and I'm right now in front of the Hendersonville funeral home. And this is the funeral home that is adjacent to the cemetery where Johnny Cash is buried with June Carter, along with the Carter family. So we're gonna walk over. It's very, very pretty here. So here you can see the grave sites of Johnny Cash and June Carter laid side by side. And where I am is, or where they are buried, is also where the Carter family is buried. So there's Dale. Here's Mother Maybelle Carter, the matriarch of the family. And also alongside is this guy. He's got a really nice gravestone. Merle Kilgore, who I don't know, I haven't heard of him. But it says, "Here lies a beautiful dreamer, singer, songwriter, entertainer, and loved by all." And he says, "Are you kidding? I've made the biggest deal of all." So last night we had entertainment at the campground, and the entertainers, which is a couple, they were talking about how they're from Hendersonville, and this is where Johnny Cash and June lived and are buried. So I figured, well, why not do a side trip out there? And that's why I'm here. And I've you know, I love Johnny Cash's music. I love him singing with June Carter Cash. The Carter family are one of the foundations of country music. There is no doubt about that. They are one of the foundations. And there was super talent in the family, including Mother Maybelle, along with June Carter, and a host of others. I'm not real familiar with all of the names, but those two I'm familiar with. So, this is the Cash gravesite. I've just arrived at 200 Caudill Street, which is a former homestead of John and June Cash. So I'm walking on the outside of it right now. Now, Johnny Cash, I don't know if you know this, but he was in the Air Force, and he was in the same field that I was. And what he did, he was a Morse code intercept operator, which meant he copied Morse code. And he was stationed in Berlin, and while in Berlin, the rumor is that while working his top secret mission of copying Morse code, that he copied "Stalin is dead," which was a big copy. So here we are. Now the homestead here is gone. It burned down after Johnny Cash died and June Carter Cash died. It was bought by Barry Gibb, I believe, and he was renovating the house. And while he was renovating it, there was an electrical fire. And of course, this is kind of a remote area out here. It burned to the ground. So this is the estate of Johnny. It's a beautiful neighborhood. It's right on the lake. And we're just gonna take a peek here, see what we can see. Might not be able to see much, but we'll find out. So you really can't go inside, but you can see the remnants of the foundation down there, I believe. And they are doing some type of work here. And if you look to the other side, you can see how pastoral it was. So what I'm told is that the house used to be over here, along this wall area. And yeah, it burned down, sad. And now it is owned by another local family, and they do plan to build a house here. What a beautiful spot though. What a wonderful breeze coming in right now. So I'm a big fan of Johnny Cash. I love playing his song Folsom Prison Blues, and what I'll do is I'll play harmonica on it while my buddy plays the guitar and sings, and we rock it out pretty well. But this is a beautiful area here, and look at that over there. So this is an orchard that Johnny Cash, this says just Johnny Cash, but I believe Johnny Cash and Marty Stewart bought this land from Roy Orbison. This is where Roy Orbison's house stood. And while Roy was on tour, it caught fire, and two sons perished in the fire. So Johnny Cash and Marty Stewart bought the land, and they told Roy that no home would ever be built there again, and they put an orchard in there. So apparently there are fruit trees and things of that nature, and I'm not sure how it's financially maintained today with the passing of Johnny Cash, but what a great deed. And over here we have another plaque. Okay, here's the answer. After Johnny Cash's passing in 2003, Caudill Drive neighbors Marty Stewart and Connie Smith purchased this site from Johnny Carter Cash and restored its then withering fruit trees. So there you go. There you have it. So Marty Stewart and his wife bought it after Johnny Cash passed away. Just across the street from Johnny Cash's homestead is the former home of Johnny Cash's mother's house. So apparently Johnny bought this house for his mom, and she lived there right across the street from his estate. And that's about it. I guess Marty Stewart lives along here somewhere, and I have no idea where. So that's about it for this video. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. All the best to all, and happy adventuring.